Hey everybody, I'm Jules A, and today I'm doing my first video vlog. So story today. Nice big fat story. Okay, so this story starts out 2 years ago. I made a friend called this. We're gonna call him David. David was a great friend of mine. We played together, played touch, ran around, bike ride, went to carnival, did schoolwork together, great friendship. Like, I'm his best friend, but I already have a best friend, so, yeah. Anyway, we're like this for two whole years. We'll reach year 10, which is this year. And, first term, we're great. Second term, the holidays, and the last 2 days, I get this message from Turkish girl. It's gonna be her name. Just don't bother, I'm not telling you guys who she is. So yeah. Anyway, her name. So Turkish girl sends a few of my friends a picture of me saying hey 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 hey, and some odd massive conversations I've written to her, and I'm like, ugh. This is not good. I get a message from my friend in my emails just saying, dude, what is this? And I'm like, oh god. And my first reaction, lie. You can get out of this by lying. I want to come back to bite you in the butt. So good. Oh man, my friends, they hacked my account, so I typed that back to him, and he's just like, oh really? And I'm like, yeah. And he's like, okay, next day is the day we go back to school. First day, I say, hey, my friend David, and he just doesn't say hey and gives me this sinister look like, I'm like, whoa. Hola. Whoa. Anyway, we go to math, and I got my math books. Time to shoot class about 2 minutes later. A lot of twos in this story, isn't it? Two. Anyway, got to the class a bit late. Put my books down where we usually sit. It's out for group. David, me, Tim, and James. And we're all just sitting in this group, having a great time, having fun, talking, blah 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 blah. Well, they're all talking, not me, I'm not there yet. And I shut up the class, put my book down where I usually sit, and David Nathan says, I'm gonna go study by myself. He moves across to a different desk, and how to put this? He says, James, Tim, come sit near me. And those two guys are friends who are with me also, but Tim is more of a guy who's friends with him, and he's kind of a lapdog. Sorry, Tim, I do not mean to be mean to you. I'm just telling you how I saw it at the time. Anyway, I'm like, oh, what's going on? Did I do something? And then it hit me like a car with bricks, and I'm just like, oh my god, I forgot how much of good friends him and Turkish girl are. And did this go bad? I sit there myself, just doing my work. Majority of term 2. Towards the end of it, been studying, and this goes on for the entirety of term 2. Now, my friend James, like, I moved off into another area of desk because I didn't want to see too much of the way, so I picked an area which was kind of in the middle to the right of all the desks. So I was like on the right hand side of everyone. People behind me, one person from me, the rest of people to the left of me and in front. So, I'm sitting there studying. My friend James, we studied all together, and we were, I'm trying to not take this wrong idea, but we're in the top 5 smartest in our class, and we're doing our work, and I'd ask him for help, and he'd ask me for help, and we'd play with each other, like, you know. Anyway, I never did well on my tests, so I'd be like 60-75% on most of my tests, so that would be good. Then, how to put it? He says, yeah, since I got 90% on 2 of my tests in a row, they're moving me up to another level of math. And I'm like, oh, bro, you're ditching me? And I'm like, yeah, sorry, man. Then he told me his last week was the week before the end of term. And I'm like, oh, no. Please, no. And he's like, he leaves. And so I'm by myself. I'm just by myself. And I'm like, okay, I'll probably get over it eventually. And sure enough, after about 2 weeks in term 3, I'm doing fine. And my friend David, yeah, they say his name there, still didn't like me. We played touch together, and he hit me way harder when we played touch. He'd like literally like his fist and go bang. And I'm like, oh, ow, ow. And he paid me out for saying ow. He just punched me in the shoulder for touch. Anyway, later in this, he's just going learn math, because it starts in math and ends in math, really. And he's looking at me, and he's just, when I'm listening to my music, so I have my earphones in, I'm just going, doing my math homework, so I'm going. And so he turns around and says, hey, is that the iPod we destroyed? I'm like, yeah, this destroyed thing basically was an explosion and it went flying and string that destroyed it. But just mention that, so don't get too shocked. Anyway, he's talking to me, and I'm like, yeah, it was pretty funny, wasn't it? And we're like, yeah. Later, we're sitting down, and at the end, someone brings up this picture of his doppelganger, who's a girl, and I'm like, oh, and so I get out my phone, go and look at it, and just go, okay, I'm looking at it, I'm laughing, and then he takes my phone and looks at it, and I'm like, oh, and I was like, oh, is this the newest one? I'm like, yeah. I got it like a while ago, and I was like, oh, cool, let me look at it. I'm like, oh, okay, whatever, just don't do anything stupid. Looking through the phone, looking at my contacts, I'm like, well, don't look at my contacts. It's like, oh, sure. Closes it, looks through my apps, go through the widgets, and all that blah 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 stuff on the S4. I'm like, yeah, pretty cool phone. I'm gonna take it back, put it in my pocket. Math sense, we leave, and he's talking to me. I'm going, did like a car hit you? You realize you were being a dick to me, a mean guy to me, and I'm just going. He's like, and this is all in my head, I didn't actually say this, I'm just saying, yeah, how are you, what you doing your time holidays, and I said, okay, well, next day, I was like, thinking to myself, okay, I'm asking if he wants to go out, hang out, and I'm like, and so, math ends, math ends, we're walking back to our lockers, and I say, hey dude, and he's like, yeah, and he's like, do you want to hang out this weekend? And he's like, sure, I've got nothing to do, and I'm going, sweet. That weekend was today. Earlier today, we went to the mall. We hanged out, we talked, we ate at McDonald's, which made me feel horrible. And then I said something I shouldn't have. He was talking about some hot chick at one of our flex carnivals, and I'm like, oh, cool. And then I thought, I can make this guy like me even more by lying, and I'm just like, in myself, I'm just like this. So after this lie, I'm like, damn it. And this guy swears a lot, and I mean, like, everyone he'd say the F word, the C word, you name it, and I'm trying to stop swearing, and like, I've sworn I think twice in this video, and I'm just gonna blurt it out, because I'm just trying to stop, and all my lying, and I apologize. Anyway, this lie is, me and my friends were just sitting along, and this hot chick was by, and all our hats were just on the same axis like this. And later, I'm thinking, oh god, I feel sick now, I don't feel good. Maybe it's the McDonald's, maybe it's not, but I don't feel good, and I wish I didn't tell that lie. And then swore after it. I'm like, why do I do these things? Anyway, I think it was just a bit of peer pressure, and then we're hanging out, it's going good. Heading back home, and I'm saying, oh yeah, he's like, I got recently a new computer, and he's like, oh, yeah, cool, well, I want to see it eventually. I'm like, oh, yeah, maybe, sure, if you want to come over, I'm happy for it. He's like, oh, no, I'm going to go home, do some schoolwork and stuff. I'm like, oh, okay. Thinking to myself, is he just trying to get out of this, or just trying to not hang out with me? I'm not too sure. But then I got my answer, which wasn't good. And so we're riding, going back home. Each to our house is good. We live in different areas, so he's going back to his, I'm going back to his, but I'm like back with this behind him on my skateboard because we skated everywhere, and so I'm skating behind him like this. He goes off, like, and he's not going too fast, but this entire time he's not even saying anything. He knows I'm behind him. He knows I'm gonna just turn off a bit later, like just off on this different road. Like he keeps going, but I'd pedal beside that, and he didn't say a single thing. Nothing that entire time. I thought he'd say bye or something. I turn off and then I forget to say bye, and I'm like, damn it. But the best thing before any of this, before that whole silence thing happened, he said, maybe we should hang out tomorrow. I'm like, see, he's asking me. Is this real life? In my head I'm just like, yes! Yeah, good on you, man. You made friends with him again. Anyway, I'm gonna leave it on that note because that's a happy ending. Anyway, we're back friends again, and well, just trying to get my hair right. Oh, what else? Anyway, hopefully maybe I'll be on this vlog eventually. I don't know, but anyway, this is my first one. I'm Julie A, but you guys can call me Julie because that's my actual real name, so I don't mind either way. Anyway, thank you, and see you next time.